Hello everybody, this is the Goofsome Fox coming at you with a new GBO2 video, and this is going to be a 600 cost rated match in the desert in the Doga Heavy Arms type. Our team has two supports, me and a Faz, and the rest of our team are generals, so we don't have a single raid, which is gonna make things interesting if the enemy team does have a support, which I think they do. But we should be able to handle it fairly well. Doga Heavy Arms type here, it's a support. This is going to be the level 2 cost variant. And it's got a lot of nice weapons going on here. You have the Doga beam machine gun that the standard Doga can use. But I do find it to be a lot better on this suit though when compared to the regular Doga. Legacy Custom here is going to completely miss their downswing on me, which is good for me, because that's going to let me get a kill there with the cannon. But back to weapons here. You have a Beam Saber, but you don't have the Beam Tomahawk configuration. You only have the one melee. You have two types of cannons. You have a 3-round cannon that I just used right now that causes a heavy stagger. And then you have the cluster bombs. Then you also have some regular throwable grenades, and you have a underbarrel grenade launcher, which acts as a instant stun. So you do have some nice weapons. You have a pretty nice kit going on with this suit here. I do like using this a lot too. I find it to be a nice alternative to the Angelo Garazulu, especially since this suit does have a lot of ballistic options, and at high cost, people don't really have, or actually even at high cost, it's not necessarily that people don't even build for ballistic. Not a lot of suits have a high ballistic resistance stat, so usually that I think goes to supports if I remember correctly. But yeah, if you are able to land your shots, you can do some pretty nice damage. Unfortunately, I'm not doing anything at the moment because I am way too far back. There is a Starman here, though, who I might be able to get some damage off on. Let's go to the Beam Machine Gun. Looks like 300, slightly over 300 damage per a shot. That's the... Ooh, is that the Legacy Custom? It might be, but I saw it moving while firing a beam, so it might not be. Alright, I'm going to group up with the Faz here, because our combined firepower, we can probably cause some damage if we find a target to focus together. Although I am trying to keep my focus on the left here, because this seems to be where the enemy team is trying to go. Was able to hit somebody from around the corner, not sure if that was latency or just my luck. But, extra damage there. That is, okay, that's a regular Rigzy, so that might be what tried to shoot at me earlier. Something with a heavy beam. I think that they might have a, what is it, just a cannon. They might have a no, I don't know, that beam didn't look pink. I'm sure whatever it is, we might encounter it, or we might not. I do, oh, there we go, gonna get the tackle here. Get on the ground. There you go. No more raid. I do play a bit frantically this match, though, which I find kind of weird, because I feel like I always play this suit in a bit of a organized frantic manner, which is a strange way of saying it, but yeah, it gets kind of weird sometimes. Like, I'll run up to enemies and just try to attack them sometimes. It's, weird. Maybe it's my confidence in the suit. Don't know. I think I may have accidentally hit my Faz with that round, or I think I may have missed. I'm not entirely sure, because I didn't see it cause any damage, but I didn't stun the Faz in any way, and I think that might have been my heavy round. So, not sure, but as long as it didn't negatively affect one of my teammates, I'm good with it. Hit somebody's shield. Might have been the Rigzy I just hit. Okay, so we're just kind of, I think for most of the part of this match, we are actually going to defend here at the base. We're going to stay back behind cover and just kind of see if we can't pick them off from back here. I think part of our strategy here is that we were trying to force them to kind of engage us. We want them to come to us, in a way. At least I think that's what I was trying to do. I am missing a lot of my shots, though. Alright, get a grenade out. That caused a bit of damage. Though I am open and I am taking a lot of shots. Oh well, it looks like I took too many shots. Is that a Dovin? Oh yeah, it is our Dovin. Yeah, we still have a Dovin as well. So yeah, we have a lot of ranged, more ranged-oriented suits this match, which I think may have helped us considering Desert is such an open map. Just waiting to respawn here. I think I'm going to respawn, yep, looks like I'm probably going to respawn at B, since that's going to give me enough space to make sure that the enemy team is not at our base. Although someone is coming around here, it's the Starman. Missed my heavy round. And it looks like B machine gun though is going to come in helpful here. Pew pew pew. Just trying to focus that Stom and see if I can get some damage off, because that can cause some devastating melee depending on their build. Alright, trying to fall back here. Although I am in the open and maybe I shouldn't have turned around. Alright, hit a shield. I seem to be hitting a lot of shields with this suit, but when I can get the damage off, it's usually very good. Alright, did get an enemy pilot who looks like they were trying to put a bomb in our base. I'm going to be fighting this Rigazi though. Was able to get a neutral off on him, which I am very much surprised in that. Did just use my tackle, and there is a Rigazi right on me, so I was able to eject in time. I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do now, aside from guard the base by the looks of things. Well, actually, a support fire is coming in, so this actually might be, yep, a beneficial time for me to just kind of stay hidden and not get hit. Looks like our Faz may have just gotten taken out, so I need to hurry up, get back to my suit. Alright, hopping back in. Only about 10 seconds left though, so I doubt I am going to be able to do much. Looks like that's the Starman. Missed. Fire. Alright, did get the cluster off. And tried to throw one final grenade, but not any damage there, but timeout mission over. And mission completed. So let's see what we are working with here. No stats here on the board. I'm definitely going to be praising the Faz though. And I think... Did I praise anyone else? I'm going to be praising the Gars R because they did very well. And no changes here. 2 kills and 2 lost. 2,000 individual score. Pretty average score here, but I found it to be a very enjoyable match, and I'm glad I was able to get this one recorded. Yeah, Doga Heavy Arms, I like using it. It is a suit I wish I was able to use more, because I'm not really as comfortable using it on every map as much as I am the Angelo Gera Zulu, because Angelo Zulu has that shotgun-style beam rifle, so it's a lot easier for defending myself against raids on the more closed-in maps, but Doga does have that heavy stagger that I can always use, although I do want to try to reserve that for generals as much as possible. But with that, that's going to be the end of this GBO2 round. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Later!